all the way to the corner. I assume you're going back to your car.
Yes.
Any reason you parked so far away?
There were a lot of cars on the street that night.
Any other people on the street that night?
No.
Lots of cars, no people. Any traffic?
I don't really know.
So you were the only person who saw Joe on the street that night.
I didn't see anybody else.
You heard a gunshot, you heard a car crash, you saw Joe running past with a gun in his hand. What'd you do then? Call the police, 911?
I went home.
You went home? Straight home?
Yes.
So you're sure it was Joe you saw that night?
Yes.
When you went home?
Yes.
When you went home, you saw Joe.
No.
Objection, Your Honor. The defense is deliberately trying to confuse the witness.
I'm not trying to confuse the witness. The witness is trying to confuse this court. And eyewitnesses who will refute her testimony, witnesses who were on the corner the night of the shooting, who never saw Miss Webb, who never heard a gunshot, who never saw Joe running past. Now, Miss Webb saw Joe outside of her apartment building that night because he lives in the alley next door. Isn't that true, Miss Webb?
Objection!
When I referred to the defendant as Joe, you knew exactly who I was talking about, didn't you? This trial is the People versus William McCall, not Joe. The name Joe has not been mentioned in this trial. So how did you know who I was talking about? Miss Webb, how do you know the defendant is Joe?
He lived in the alley next to my apartment.
Oh, shit.
Why did you lie to this court?
I don't know.
Are you afraid of something?
I don't know.
Are you trying to protect somebody?
I don't know.
Answer the questions, Mr. Crown before society.